I'll tell you what, love, I'm gonna leather him when I see him.
Don't talk like that. We just want him home, safe.
I've told you, Liz. The lad can look after himself.
Oh, and what chance would he have against the whole gang of them? Look what they did to Andy. Oh, God.
Hey, what is it, love? Are you all right?
I think it's just cramp.
There you are, you see. It's all this aggravation getting you churned up. I'll tell you. I'll kill him when I see him. Well?
He's not at Skinner's.
What about his other mates?
Zilch. Been round everywhere.
Jim, why will you not listen to me? I wish to God you'd stop pretending nothing's wrong and just phone the police.
Look, I'll just give him another 5 minutes. All right, love?
Never mind waiting, Jim. Do it now. Just phone the police. If you don't... Oh, God.
Mum, what is it?
Oh! I think maybe you'd best get me to hospital.
My God, it's the baby.
Oh, Jim.
Right, look, love, you'll be all right now. I swear you'll be all right, I promise you. Andy, where's my keys, son? What the hell are you playing at?
I'm phoning an ambulance, Dad. You can't take her in the van. Ambulance, please.
All right, love. You'll be okay. We're getting the ambulance. You'll be all right. Just hang on there. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, you said that 15 minutes ago. Yeah, all right, okay. All right, bye. They're on their way, love. New Year's Eve, they're dead busy.
I'll go.
That'll be them now.
Is it them?
Yeah.
Hello, Pep. We're going to get you to the hospital right away now.
Now, be careful with her, for God's sake, lads, yeah?
Yeah, I think they know what they're doing, Dad.
You all right, love? There you are. You're on now. Put this round her.
Steve, make sure Steve's all right.
Just let her don't worry. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Okay, love, we're right with you. Andy, lock up, son. All right. See you. All right.
Did you phone him?
Yeah, I did.
Steve, you sure it's all right?
Steve's fine. They're both fine. And they send their love.
They're good boys.
Yeah, I know. That's enough now. You try and get some rest.
Catherine.
What, love?
I've always liked that name. Kate. We have to give her a name. Even if...
Yes, I know, love. I know, Lizzie.
She's so tiny. She doesn't deserve this.
I know. Try and get some rest, love.
I do love you, Jim.
I love you too. My God, I love you.
How are you feeling now?
I'm fine, Doctor, but...
She's very weak, Doctor.
Well, she's lost a lot of blood. A couple of days in bed and you'll soon be back on your feet. Right as rain.
What about the baby? How is she?
There's no change. She's holding her own.
So what are her chances, Doctor? We don't want any bull. We'd like the truth.
They're not very good, I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
She's still here.
Yeah. She's still here.
Are they all right?
Yeah, everyone's fine. Don't worry about anything.
They've got nothing clean. Did you see her?
Yeah. On the way in. She's so tiny.
Did they say anything? Any change?
No change. But she's putting up a fight, love.
Has Doctor seen you this morning?
No, I've seen nobody.
Ah, don't worry, he won't have forgotten you.
Every time somebody comes in, I think...
Did I tell you? I was on the phone to the folks. I just let them know we call her Catherine, you know. Anyway, my Auntie Flo came on the phone, you know. She wanted to let me know that... Did we know I had a cousin called Catherine in Canada? Aye. Says, I know, it's news to me. Third cousin, once removed. Whatever that means. After my Uncle Bernie got married again, you know. Mind you, she's up on all that kind of thing as Flo, you know. Sure, she could trace the outposts of our family all the way back to Mongolia. Swear to God. Anyway, she sends her love.
Is Steve all right?
As right as he'll ever be, yeah. I don't really want to talk about him, love. He winds me up.
Don't be too hard on him.
No, whatever you say. You see, start to talk about him and look what happens. He's fine, he'll do. You having any more of those pains?
It's not so bad now.
That's good. You remember Flo? I think you only met her at the wedding, you know. She's a case, so she is. My old dad didn't speak to her for years. Something happened, you know. She's got a wee book, you know. And she puts everything in it, like, you know, anything happens to the family. Dates, not, you know. And Catherine will be in there, you know. Oh. Come on, miss. Be all right, love. Be all right.
She's dead. I know she's dead.
No, you know no such thing.
I do. She's dead.
No.
Mr. McDonald. Just to let you know, we've moved your wife into a private ward. In the circumstances. It's this way.
Yeah, listen, could you do me a wee favour?
If I've time.
I should imagine round about this time there's, like a chaplain or somebody comes round, yeah?
Yes, there's a chaplain. Would you like me to arrange for him to visit?
No, I'd like you to arrange for him to stay the hell away.
Oh, you're not religious?
No, I've had religion up to here, you know. I'm sorry, you may be religious. I don't want to offend you. But I don't want someone coming round telling me that this is all part of his big plan, you know? And more important of all, I don't want some buck-agent telling my wife that. You know what I mean? So if you could get word to him, tell him we've got our own religion. Would you do that for me? Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'll be able to cry. It won't come.
It'll be a good thing when it does. And it will. But you don't need me here. I had to come, Liz.
So lovely.
It's just to let you know that everybody's thinking about you.
It's nice. Say thanks to him.
I will.
Your wee sister. She died. Now, we were going to call her Catherine. So, I want you just to be there for your mother. Okay? Go on. It's appreciated, but
We're all praying for you, Jim.
well, it's more than I can do. Thanks, love. Does anyone want any more food? Well, there's bread and jam, if you want filling up.
No, I'm okay.
No. All right, well, let's get cleared away. Listen, when your mother comes home, I'd like us all to make things very easy for her, okay?
He says it's my fault.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said you didn't help.
I know what you said.
And this is one time we can do without you two fighting. Do you understand?
You wash, I'll dry.
Well, is that what you reckon and all?
Just do the washing up.
Well, because
will
she
you?
was dead upset about
Wash
me and
up.
everything. You do, don't you?
Look, I don't know whose fault it is, Steve. Like, never mind. I'm not looking for someone to blame.
I'll go to the police.
What?
I'll tell him. I'll tell him the truth about the radios and Andy getting beaten up. I'll plead guilty and everything. Will that do? Well, will it?
Pity you didn't think of it a bit sooner.
Shut up. So, this is going to make you feel better,
Well, I
is it?
feel lousy now, don't I?
Well, fine, go and do it then, eh? Because why you believe your loyalties lie first and foremost with a pack of thieves you've no less than 5 minutes, as opposed to your mother, your brother, and your father, I don't know, son.
Hey, Dad.
It's all I can do. I'll go to the police. Well, it's all I can do.
Well, I'm glad you recognise that. Oi, have I told you to or what?
You're both of us.
Yeah, you see this mess? Cleared away, filled in and levelled. That's what I want the pair of you to do.
Hey? It's not going to take two of us to do that.
Yes, it is. And you're the other one.
It's only one spade.
Well, if you go into the workshop behind the door on the left, you'll find a nice big shovel.
Just fill in all the trenches.
Listen, what you said last night, Steve. You gonna go to the police then?
Yeah.
Right. Good. Well, what exactly are you gonna tell them?
You know,
Right, look, I'm the police. What are you gonna tell them?
about the radios. That they were nicking them, Reddo and them. And I was flogging them. We all knew they were nicked.
So you realise you're gonna get done for handling stolen property, yeah? But you reckon you'll go down, make a statement, plead guilty, yeah? And these other guys, they're presumably gonna plead guilty as well.
I don't know.
Right then, let's be careful, shall we? Because if you're gonna get done for this, I want Reddo and his mates to get done for this as well. Do you understand me? Now, you say you all knew they were nicked, right? Now, did they say to you, These are all stolen.
Well, there was no need to. We all knew they were nicked.
But did Red or any of his mates say to you these radios are nicked?
It doesn't work like
That's
that.
exactly how it works in court, Stephen. Look, the judge and the court are not just going to believe what you say about these guys, right? They're all going to have solicitors grilling you, saying you're lying.
They were nicked.
Look, courts are all about evidence, Steve. Have a think about it, will you?
Well, what's there to think about?
A lot! If you're going to end up carrying the can for the whole of this. Look, just don't go waltzing down to the nick just yet, all right? If you walk in there and plead guilty, they'll throw the book at you. They'll make it look as if you've committed the great train robbery. Just have a think about it, will you, please? Right, well. Let's see how fast you can get all this lot filled in. How are you feeling, Nova?
All right.
I'm sorry. Damn full questions to ask. You still getting any pain?
I'm all right.
Good.
How's the lads?
Fine, fine.
And Steve?
Oh, I've got him in the yard shoveling, clearing up, you know. I've got the concrete coming, you know.
You sure he's all right?
Look, don't worry about Steve. Have you seen a doctor today? Has he said anything about when you might be coming home?
He's talking about tomorrow.
Oh, that's good. There's a mountain of washing up in the sink. I want you home, Liz. Actually, you'll only catch something in here anyway. There's too many sick people.
They've been so good. They took a photo of her. Did you know?
Did you ask?
They always do it. I didn't know.
Did they, Did the doctor say why? Did she say why?
Not really, no. But there wasn't anything... Well, you can see there wasn't anything awful wrong with her. I'm glad of the photo, really, if only for that.
She'd have been beautiful, Liz, just like you. Did they say that, stress or anxiety might have caused it? Did they say that, did they?
No, they don't. They don't say it was definitely anything. They don't know.
Maybe I should come straight out and ask them, eh?
Why? What good will it do?
You need to know, love, don't you? You want to know.
What for? For next time? You mean Soz will know next time? I don't think so.
No.
Anyway, they're not saying stress has got anything to do with it. Say it might be contributory.
Contributory?
But don't ever, ever, ever say that to Steve.
No, I think he's probably figured it out for himself. With a little help from Andy, you know.
Well, you tell him that that's not what the doctors say.
Yeah. It is really, though, isn't it?
No. And I'm not, and you're not, and no one's not. And if they are, they can stop. I've got no interest in crucifying any child I have got.
No, you're right, love. Wipe your feet, lads, will you? You want your mother thinking she's coming home to a building site.
What time are you picking her up?
Any time after 12. I don't think she's going to want to be hanging around in that place any longer than she has to.
Yeah. Well, the yard's nearly sorted. Me and Steve can mix some concrete if you want to go and get yourself ready to go. You can mix concrete, can't you?
Yeah, I
Hey.
think so.
Look, today is going to be very busy and it's going to be very emotional. So let's all try and cooperate, shall we?
Shall I open the shop?
I thought you were supposed to be mixing concrete.
That's a good idea, Steve. Me and Andy will be all right here.
Get the keys. After 12, you said.
Yeah, just make sure you're here on time, all right? Because your mother's going to need us. All of us. All right, man.
Okay.
See you.
See you.
Trust him to get the easy bit.
There's no easy bits, Andy. Your mum's going to need some very careful handling. And she's not the only one either.
Yeah, I know. Look, if you want me to come down to the register office with you, then...
Nah, you're all right, mate. I'll manage. Just make sure you're here for your mother and your brother, all right? Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can you tell me where I register a birth and a death, please? Dad. Andy. What are you doing here, son?
Waiting for you.
Did your mother send you?
No. She's talking to Steve. Bit busy.
Mr. McDonald, could you come this way, please?
No fish. Might be bad.
What about your brother?
Steve's upstairs. He'll have pine chips and peas like me.
Hey, well, listen, will you try and bring me some change out of that? Give Steve a shout on your way through, will you?
All right, sure.
See you later.
See you. Steve, Dad wants you.
Told him about the funeral tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, I have. I'll put these in the oven.
Jim, leave the plates. Come here. Everybody's pussyfooting round me. Careful what they do, careful what they say. They've forgotten about you, haven't they?
I can't cry. Not yet, anyway. Still, I suppose there's time enough.
Good of Andy to come down to the register office.
Oh, I was nearly crying there. I hadn't even seen him, and then when I did... Well...
I know. He's a good lad, this Andy.
Ah, he is, yeah. Les, do look all right?
Yeah, fine.
I don't know. Never felt right in a suit. You all right?
Yeah, I just want to get it over.
Well, it will be in an hour or so. Just keep them lads. Steve, Andy. Do you fancy a wee cup of tea? We've got the time.
No, no thanks.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You haven't got a tie cut lenders, have you? That's all I've got.
Top drawer, son. What the hell are you playing at? Have you seen the time?
I'm not going.
What?
You would. I'm not going. I can't.
Oh, yes, you can. You're going to that funeral if I have to drag you by your heels. Now get upstairs and get dressed right now. Now!
Don't, Jim. Not today.
Listen. Whatever's happened, nobody's looking for anyone to blame anymore, okay? That's the way your mother wants it, that's the way it is. But what we have to do today is say goodbye to your wee sister. Hmm? All of us. As a family. The family she would have had if she'd lived, okay?
Dad's right, Steve.
Thanks, Jim.
Steve, will you come on? Andy, way upstairs and get him. It's time we were on our way.
Right.
You do think we're doing the right thing, don't you, Jim? I'm not being daft wanting a proper funeral and that.
No, of course you're not. Remember, it's what I want as well.
I know I never knew her, but she's still my daughter.
Oh, our daughter.
Yeah. She's still family. Nothing can change that.
No, I know. Just keep them lads. Steve, Andy, come on. Where's your brother?
Search me.
Hey?
He's gone.
Gone?
There's no sign of him.
Steve?
Liz?
Sally?
Are you all right? Been thinking about you all morning.
It was a beautiful wee service. Thanks, Sally. I love.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Well, I better get off. I'm so sorry, Liz. There's so much I want to say to you. Just can't find the right words.
Thanks, Sally. I understand.
See you then.
Steve? Steve? When I get hold of him.
No, Jim. I don't want any more rowing.
After what he's done?
He's done nothing. I thought we got that straight. Me losing the baby has got nothing to do with Steve. You've just got to accept that.
I accept that. What I can't accept is the way he took off today. Missed the funeral with his own wee sister. That is unforgivable. I mean, have you any idea where he might have gone?
None at all.
Doesn't matter where he's gone. If he could have handled the funeral, he would have been there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it is. I know it is. He's my son.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. After what he's done to us today. You, me, Andrew. The memory of his own wee sister. Well, I'm sorry, Liz. I'll tell you. He's certainly no son of mine. I can tell you.
Hello, yes. How can we help you?
Yeah.
Much more of that stuff will start coming out of my ears.
Yeah, I know, me and all.
You feeling any better?
Yeah, I am, thanks.
Good.
Look, if you want to go to your workshop, you
No,
can get
no, not today, love. I've plenty here to keep me busy.
Is it all right if I go out now? Just want to nip down to Robbo's, pick up a couple of notes he's got on a project we're doing.
Yeah, of course it is.
Cheers.
Andy.
Yeah?
Thanks for what you did today, son.
Jim.
So, the Wanderer returns, eh? Said to come back, did you?
How did it go?
What's it to you?
It's all right. Nice service, eh, man?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Look, Steve, I want you to know I understand. I would have liked you to be there, but whatever your reasons for not going, I do understand.
Yeah, but I don't. Big Stephen, eh? Wants to leave school. Go out in the big wide world, eh? Act like an adult. Behave like an adult, yeah? What does he do when the chips are really down, eh? What does he do when his family need him? When his mother needs him? When his brother needs him? He runs off like a headless chicken. God knows where, but it's obviously more important than we are.
I went to the police.
Police?
Why? What's that?
Nothing's happened. I gave him a statement, didn't I, about the stolen radios.
You what?
Oh, I had to, didn't I? I couldn't live with it any longer.
And what did you tell him, for
The
pity's
lot.
sake?
I told him the lot. Where I got them from, how much I got paid.
Well done, Steve. I didn't reckon you had it in you.
Well done. They're gonna throw the book at you.
Will you calm down? It's been to the police. It doesn't matter what you think. It's done. And I, for one, can't say I'm sorry.
No, he hasn't got the brains he was born with. All he had to do was keep his head down. And what does he do? Oh, no, he delivers his head on a plate to them.
Right, I was stupid getting involved with them in the first place, but I'd been even more stupid if I played it your way. I just wanted to get it off me back. Get on with my life.
You did right, Steve. Dead right.
Oh, I don't believe I'm hearing this.
Well, I do. And I must say, I'm relieved.
Relieved?
Yes, relieved! It's hardly been the happiest time of my life these past few months.
Well, you can say that again.
But what's happened has happened. And we can't do anything to change that. The sooner we accept that, the better for the lot of us. We've got to get on with our lives, Jim. Pick up the pieces, start living together again as a family. God knows it's long enough since we did. I wouldn't wish what we've been through on anybody. But it's happened. And the way I see it, it's either going to pull us together or it's going to tear us apart. And there's only one way to go for my money. Because if we don't, what have we got left?
I don't have to go to work, you know, love.
Yes, you do. We need the money.
Yeah, I know. Don't like to think you're hearing your own, that's all.
I'll be all right. I want some time on my own.
Do you? Are you just saying that?
No, I'm not just saying it.
Look, I don't mean to push you, Liz, but don't you think you'd be better off going back to the Rovers? Like, take your mind off things.
I don't want to take my mind off things, Jim. I just need some time to sort them out. Look, don't worry. I'll be all right.
Aye, well, listen, promise me you'll come and fetch me if you're not now.
I promise.
Hi, love.
You're early.
Well, it's a bit quiet, so, anyway, I thought, pop home, give you this. I got in a wee shop down Nelson Street. Well, I thought it'd be just a job for a wee kiddie's picture, you know. Hey, you'll get covered in dirt, love.
I don't care. Thanks, Jim.
Give us a nut, Jim.
Wise up, Wayne. Get your own.
Oh, go on, go on.
All right, then open up. See that, lad? Very clever boy.
Well, he's had years of practice. He was brought up in a zoo.
He's a good lad, our Jack.
He's all right in his place. The trouble is, he's always in my place. Hey, I tell you what, I'll be glad when your missus gets back. Not that I'm rushing, you understand?
Well, we'll have to see how it goes. I'll tell you what, I don't envy you your staffing problems. That's one advantage of working for your own.
Well, if the worst comes to the worst, I shall just have to cast my net across the waters. You'd be surprised, you know, how many young, unemployed fellas are looking for jobs as cellarmen.
Just a cup of tea, Alec. Maybe a sandwich.
Oh, Jack, no, that is a very kind offer. Yes, I wouldn't mind a cheese and pickle.
Bye, it's warm in here.
And a pint for your man, please, Alec.
Oh, cheers, Jim.
You've not got any central heating in your establishment?
Oh, you're joking, aren't you?
Quite right, too. It makes you lethargic. See what it's done to do with.
How's the missus, Jim?
Well, she was dead chuffed about Sally coming round the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, dead chuffed. And listen, tell her she can come round any time. And look, bring Rosie. I mean, God knows how, but she's bearing up very well.
Yeah, well, she's been through a rough time lately, hasn't she? Well, I mean, you both have. Sorry about that, mate.
We've still got to get through next Friday.
Why? What's happening next Friday?
Steve's case comes to court.
Yeah, first offence, though, isn't it?
I know, apparently they're looking for kids to make an example of.
You reckon he might get sent down?
I hope it doesn't come to that for Liz's sake.
Some work going on here this morning, isn't it?
Hey, Kev. Aye, I'll be knocking off early. Take that buck agent of a son of mine to go and have his chat with his solicitor.
First offence, though, innit?
Aye, I'm the last, I can promise you that. Under my roof, anyway. Any more of them tricks and he'll be out.
Hope it all goes well for you, anyway.
Yeah. Tell you what, though, Kev, don't have to make you think about all them wee fiddles we get up to, you know what I mean? Like doing jobs for cash, so don't go through the books. I mean, we're all at it, aren't we?
Don't I know it, eh? Had a guy come round yesterday sorting out a service contract. All he wants £1,000 in his back pocket before he'd even start talking.
You're joking.
I'm not.
Tell you what, he'll not be the one who's in court on Friday, I'll tell you.
Tell you something else as well. Won't be getting his £1,000 either.
Is that what you're going in?
Yeah.
I see. So you reckon that's suitable attire to go and see your solicitor in, yeah?
Well, I don't know. I've never seen one before.
Jimmy's not going to court.
Oh, no, he's not going to court. But if he was going to court, it wouldn't surprise me if he'd be still dressed in that clubber he's got on now. Do you know what that says to me, what you're wearing, eh? Do you know what it says to me?
No.
It says, stuff you. Stuff everyone. I'm Steve McDonald, and I don't give a damn what people think about me, or about what they think I've done. Well, that's what it says to me, and that's exactly what it'll say to your solicitor, son.
Jim.
Heck, he might as well put a placard round his neck saying, I don't care.
Oh, so you want me to get changed? Is that what you're saying?
You haven't time. He hasn't time. The appointment's at past.
Listen, son. You see, you've got an awful lot to learn. Now, nobody is going to be impressed by someone who turns up looking as if they're going to a pop concert, but in actual fact, they're going to see their solicitor. And then they're going to court on Friday.
You better go.
Yes, we'd better go. So, let's go. But listen, just remember, that solicitor is there to represent you, right? He's on your side. Though, when he sees you, God knows whether he'd want to be. Anyway, he's there and he's on your side. So tell him everything, will you?
I know.
I've already said all that.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, and just make sure you're on his side and all.
Well, of course I'm on his side. You think I'd be ranting and raving if I wasn't on his side?
Go on.
Right, come on.
See ya.
See you later.
Well, how did it go?
Okay.
Is that it then? Is that all anybody's going to tell me?
Well, she reckoned he'd probably face
She?
no... Well, either that or he was wearing a dress and high heels. Oh, well, made him laugh. That's some achievement, anyway. No, she reckons he'll probably face no more than the fine. That's about all she said, really. Wanted to know exactly what happened. And, family circumstances, all that kind of stuff, you know.
Well, could have been worse then.
Oh, aye.
Steve, what did you think?
Well, it's not up to her, is it?
No, it's up to the court.
Here. Why not open up the bike shop? You're gonna need all the money you can get.
Have you eaten?
Yeah, we had something in time.
No, I could eat some more.
Now, way on, will you?
Hey, I'll bring you something down.
I'll tell you what, you spoil him, you know. Gotta try and get used to bread and water, just in case.
Tell me truthfully, Jim. Is that what it's going to be? A fine?
Well, that's what she reckons. But as your son wisely points out, she's not the one that counts.
I know.
Yeah, something worrying me, though.
What?
Well, when he was down there, I mean, he was acting like he wanted to be punished. And then when she said he'd probably face no more than the fine, well, I don't know. He just seemed disappointed, you know.
Hello?
What about you, Derek? You haven't come round to buy a bike, I presume?
No. Just taking the constitutional.
Uh-huh.
I'm scarcely ever in the street in the afternoons. It's a very different place, very quiet.
Is that right?
You know, I had a second cousin on my mother's side who had a severe breakdown. He thought that everything he saw on his way to work, children going to school, other workers and so on, were all part of a kind of a big show put on especially for him. And that really Chesterfield, that's where he lived, Chesterfield, was actually quite empty. He was always trying to catch them out by varying his route and so on.
Mm-hmm. This runs in the family then, Derek, does it, eh?
No, I certainly hope not. He stepped out in front of a bus in the end. He thought the bus wasn't really there, you see. But it was, of course.
Derek, have you called round for anything in particular? Or is this just a piece of neighbourly industrial sabotage?
Well, no, there was something, actually. I heard the court hearing was coming up.
And?
Well, I thought I ought to wish you luck and hope the court will be lenient. I'm quite sure in the circumstances it will be.
And what circumstances are those, Derek?
Well, your recent troubles. I'm quite sure the magistrates will take the view that you've been punished enough.
Oh, I see. So this was all a big punishment for receiving stolen radios then, was it, eh? Well, tell me this and tell me no more. Will you mind telling us how you've been punished for receiving your stolen radios?
No, I thought we'd agreed that these were two quite separate incidents. No, what I meant was that, seen from the right angle, every crisis can be an opportunity, a learning experience. Well, that's what I've found.
Well, I think he's learned a lesson, don't you?
That's good.
Oh, aye. A few months ago, he'd have battered you for saying what you just said. Now, you see, he's quite content that I batter you. Right, come on, let's have a look at you.
I'm okay,
Come here and will you look at the cut of you?
Dad, it's a magistrate's court, not a passing out parade.
Right, are we all ready? It's time we were off.
Mum, we don't all have to go. Mum, you don't want to come along. It'll only upset you.
I'm coming, and that's the end of it.
Well, why does our kid have to come?
Because I wouldn't miss this for the world, Steve.
Look, we're a family. We're all in this together with you, all right? That's why we're going to the court together, right?
The factor I wish to draw to your worship's attention is my client's youth. As you will see from his date of birth, at the time of his offence, he'd only just reached the age of 17. Secondly, the suffering already caused to his parents by his actions, of which he is well aware. He comes from a close-knit and highly respectable family, which has recently sustained a tragic loss. Thirdly, Stephen's excellent record. This is his first, and I am sure his last, offence. Since leaving school, he has found employment in his father's small, newly launched business and is working diligently. Lastly, your worships, but by no means least, I draw your attention to his plea of guilty and his real regret and contrition for this one untypical lapse, which he committed under the influence of somewhat older people he wrongly believed to be his friends. Bearing in mind all these factors, I feel sure that your worships will find that a lenient sentence is, in this case, the appropriate one.
Stephen McDonald, stand up.
Listen, I'll tell you what, they went very easy on you, son. I hope you realise that.
Of course I did. 100 quid fine. They couldn't have been much easier on you, could they?
You sound disappointed.
No, I was just looking forward to visiting you, that's all.
Shut up.
Anyway, I'd like to thank you, Miss Cassidy. You did do a great job for him. Yes, we did quite well. As well as we could have hoped, I think.
Well, we're very grateful.
Steve, one thing I must impress on you, the fine. You must keep up the payments. £5 a week without fail. If you don't, they'll prosecute you for non-payment.
Don't you worry. It'll be straight out of his wages every week.
We're just going to forget it all now. Put it all behind us.
Well, unfortunately, we can't yet, love. I mean, he's got to give evidence against them other two Egypts.
Well, as a matter of fact, he won't. I just heard. They've dropped the case.
Hold on a minute. Them two were the villains. You're telling me they're not even going to get done for this?
Well, I can't go into the details, Mr. McDonald. There seems to have been some irregularity in the way the case was handled. Anyway,
Listen,
it's been dropped.
Them two did the thieving. He was just stupid. You're telling me they're not even going to court?
There's no point in grieving over the injustice of it, Mr. McDonald. Life's too short.
Hey, Kev.
All right, Jim.
Give us a lend of your battery charger, will you, mate?
Yeah, sure, help yourself. It's over there.
Good man.
Hey, how'd you and Steve get on yesterday?
Ah, fine. 100 quid. Could have been worse, I suppose.
Yeah, well, at least he's got it over with now, eh?
Oh, I taught him a lesson. Maybe some will rub off on Andy as well. Tell you what, put the fear of God in me, you know.
But it did, yeah.
Do you know, when my lads were born, my sergeant major said to me, he says, "Oh, McDonald, 2 lads." He says, "Right, for the next 20 years, it's your job to keep them out of prison." Aye, until they've got enough sense to keep themselves out of prison. He wasn't far wrong, was he? But you know what gets me, Kev? Them other two, right, you got Steve involved in this. The thieves, the real villains, they're running around scot-free now, so they are.
How's that?
Some legal loophole according to Steve's brief. I suppose that's the way of the world, Kev, eh? The villains run around laughing their socks off, and you, me, and Steve, and all the rest of us mugs, we end up with the mucky end of the stick, as per usual. See you, son.
Yeah, you're right there.